Let's have a little look at our conversations about Jesus as we asked, again, these 4,000 or so people these questions. So we asked basically those who were non-Christians in their reflections on those relationships that they had with the Christians that they knew, who we established just before the breakout rooms was predominantly a friend or a family member. We asked them then about those conversations and what had happened in them, and 55% of them said that they did know a practicing Christian and that they had had the conversations with those people. So that's good news. They know us, they like us, they are actually talking to us about faith. This slide here shows us a little bit on our behalf, on behalf of us as Christians. We asked, how confident are we? Well, what shows us here is that actually 75% of Christians said that they did think it was their responsibility to share their faith, and 77% said that they felt happy enough to do that. But there's still, in this third dial there, you can see that 40% said that they still were slightly anxious or wary of being asked the difficult questions, which is something probably quite familiar to a lot of us. This last circle there, the graph, challenges me particularly, that says that actually 42% of the practicing Christians that we surveyed said that actually they didn't feel that they knew non-Christians well enough to share their faith or to talk about Jesus with them. This, I think, is one of the elements which really does provoke a challenge for us, where actually, you know, so many of us know, busy in ministry, family life, with life and church and so on. Actually, maybe that needs to challenge us to inhabit new spaces, take up hobbies, look outside our churches and even our church commitments, to be asking ourselves as Christians, where are we being intentional in the places or spaces where non-Christians are inhabiting, whether that's, you know, the gym, the cafes, the pub, the knitting group, the chess club, the golf club, you know, who knows, wherever that is. Where are folks that we can actually befriend and through those spaces share Jesus with them? But it's good that we know we're confident enough. We just need to look for the opportunities. 81% of Christians said that a church does offer courses or events or seasonal hooks, Easter or Christmas, that they think are suitable for their non-Christian friends to attend. But again, they're the challenge. 43% said they didn't know maybe enough non-Christians to invite them along. So again, just reiterating what we just said there. But this slide takes us back to actually look at what the non-Christians say. And it says that actually where the 53% who know us and like us and have us as friends, where they've had conversations with us, how are they going? Well, this is really encouraging in that they said 75% of people said that they did feel comfortable in the conversations and that they felt more positive about Jesus after the conversation, which is a great place to land, isn't it? Or a good springboard into future conversations. They did want to know more, 33% said that. And that they were open to an experience or an encounter with Jesus, a good size there of 36%. 16% in our wider bit of the research said that what people were looking for, 16% said that they were looking for a spiritual encounter. And that, to my mind, just reasserts our need to be praying for the people around us, that actually if they're looking for a spiritual encounter, how we can be used within that, yes, but equally how the Spirit can just be using the situations and the people that they're alongside to be showing more of himself to them. Going on from that, in terms of when these conversations arose, again, 90% of them said that they felt comfortable in the conversations. Oh, sorry, this is from the Christians' perspective, where they'd been speaking to their friends. Most of us said they felt that we felt comfortable because people have been open to hearing what we've had to say, and that people in those conversations have wanted to know more about Jesus in the follow-up as well. What people remember, I think this is really influential, certainly in my thinking as well. If I'm going to be encouraged to speak to those around me, and in our breakout room, we were saying actually the challenge comes back on us, not just what non-Christians think, but actually how we feel. This encourages me to say that actually from the conversations that our non-Christian friends have had with us, what they really take away, both feeling and thought, is this. 33% of them said that they really appreciate being asked what they believed, not just being talked at. And so that again comes that natural relational dialogue, sharing opinions and so on. They also loved it, the 30% you can see there, they also loved it when a personal story was shared from their Christian friend about their faith, or maybe an answered prayer or something that they've journeyed through. And following that, there was the invitation to come to a church service. And again, a 19% there saying that the conversation did make them think about spiritual things. Smaller, maybe surprising there, that actually 5-6% said that they remembered being invited to an Alpha course or some other course. But again, still important, the influence and invitation that's opened up there to people that in those conversations with Christians. So that again might influence just how we listen to others, how we share openly, honestly, courageously, maybe from our own experiences too.